Greetings from Indian Council of World Affairs. I am Avni Sablok, Research Associate at the Council, and it's my pleasure to welcome you into a sneak peek into our Roundtable conference on Unleashing the Blue Economy Potential in the Indian Ocean Region, Way Forward for IORA. We have with us Ambassador Rajiv Bhatia, former Director General, ICWA, and former Ambassador of India. Sir, welcome to the Council.
Thank you very much.
Do you see blue economy as a catalyst for further promoting regional cooperation in the Indian Ocean region, which has diverse set of countries in it, including the small island nations in the world with immense potential in the field, but also vulnerable to various challenges? How important is the role of IORA in this context? Your take, sir.
Yes, I do. There is no doubt that blue economy is a kind of a common goal for all the member states of IORA and also for the dialogue partners. It's a pretty large family, and as we know, blue economy is set as one of the two principal cross-sectoral themes or goals for this regional organization. Mainly what it means is that there should be sustainable development of oceanic resources, and this is an idea which actually was propagated and advocated by the small island nations, roughly about a decade and a half back. And since then, I think IORA is probably one regional grouping which has done most work in this field, and yet, as your question implies, it would be wrong to say that the potential has been fully exploited or realized. We have a lot of work to do, and I am very hopeful that this wonderfully timed initiative of ICWA to host a deep panel discussion on this subject today will really bring forward very thoughtful takes and proposals by by a team of experts who have been invited to be here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your insightful comments.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have with us Professor S.K. Mohanty, RIS, New Delhi. Welcome to the Council, sir. So the blue economy offers a promising way for enhancing economic growth while safeguarding marine ecosystem. What initiatives in this field taken by India are crucial in your opinion?
Thank you very much for inviting me to this session. Blue economy in India is a very thriving sector. It grows much faster than the overall growth performance of the country. India is one of the fastest growing countries in the world, and within the economy, blue economy is a satellite account which contributes immensely to the growth of the overall economy of the country. In the last 10 years, what India has seen that the impact of recession has been quite deep. And during recession, overall growth of the economy subsided to some extent in certain years, and that implications also very strongly felt in the blue economy sector. But blue economy became so resilient that it came out of recession much quicker than the overall growth performance of the country. So, similar to GDP, there is blue trade, which is about 10% of the total trade of the country. In this sector, you have got a trade surplus both in trade in goods and trade in services, which is generally not seen when we look at the overall trade of the country. So, from all dimensions, it can be seen that blue economy is quite useful for India, and India should really do all efforts to ensure that blue economy is growing in different directions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enriching inputs. Thank you. We have with us Sulagna Chattopadhyay, Editor-in-Chief, Geography and You, President, Saga, and Secretary General, Lights. Welcome to the Council, ma'am. Blue economy offers enormous scope for enhancing economic growth, especially for small island developing countries. However, they have limited capacities to harness these potentials. What role do you think IORA can play in this regard?
So, these small island developing nations have disparate GDPs. Some are doing well, some are doing really badly. Cameroon, for example, is the lowest, and you have other countries which are doing better. Now, because of this disparate statistics, or disparate GDP, we find that the issues that they face, especially in the western part of Indian Ocean, they are also different. But primarily we can talk about, this illegal fishing, we can talk about terrorism, we can talk about all of that as part of governance, and then the other side is climate change. So now, while you can deal with governance, climate change is something that's reeling out of hand. So the ocean waters are warming, Indian Ocean is warming fastest actually in the globe. So it's expanding, and as well as the ice melt. So from two is double whammy. So basically that is creating more problems for these very, very vulnerable places. Now, the blue economy actually gives a very good perspective because it's a holistic perspective. It takes in a lot of things together. And here what I feel that the science and economics and other, like for example security concerns and all of that, is an interface of three broad areas, if you would say. So there is diplomacy, there is economics or econometrics because you need some kind of accounting, and there is science because there is a lot of climate change, a lot of things that are happening. IORA can come in and form that interface actually between these three things which are required as a overarching governance mechanism to work with the SIDS or the small island developing nations. That would be a rightful place in Nelson Mandela's vision. Right. That would be rightfully done by his vision, that is what he envisaged for people. So I think that would be my take on this.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for insightful perspective. Thank you. We have with us Dr. Pragya Pandey, Research Fellow at the Council. Her area of focus is Indo-Pacific and Maritime Affairs. Dr. Pragya, in your opinion, what are the most critical challenges that hamper the successful utilization of blue economy in the Indian Ocean region?
So, Indian Ocean itself is a vast body of water. It is the third largest water body in the world. And Indian Ocean region, therefore, it has abundance of natural resources, and it's a large region. And blue economy as a concept itself is a very vast concept. It includes all the economic activities that are related to sea and are come under blue economy, from tourism to aquaculture to fisheries. So it's a vast concept. And any of the challenges that threaten the maritime security in the Indian Ocean region also pose a challenge to utilization of blue economy capacity of the regional countries. So currently the region, as also the world, is experiencing geopolitical shifts, strategic uncertainties are there. So that is also itself a challenge, because it's a pressing issue for regional countries, and issues like blue economy do not get enough attention in that situation. And because a peaceful and secure Indian Ocean region is intertwined with prosperous Indian Ocean region, so therefore this is certainly important challenge that is there. At the same time, there are issues like climate change. There is a problem of infrastructure deficit that countries are facing. There are challenges like overfishing. So these are all important challenges that threaten the successful harnessing of blue economy. In fact, overall one can say that a sustainable utilization of ocean's resources lies at the heart of successful unlocking of blue economy capacities. And therefore, here comes the role of institution like IORA, which provides a platform for regional countries to institutionalize engagement, to coordinate their activities, and therefore collectively, respond to opportunities and challenges in the region.
Thank you for your insights. Thank you for joining us. Do visit our YouTube channel to know about the roundtable discussion. Thank you.